So what's the Grape Explorer talking about today? So we are on a journey. We had just left Vouvray, and we're in actually an area which is really interesting. It's called Quincy, and this is a wine that's 100% Sauvignon. You don't see any red wine here. You don't see any rosé here. But we're with one of the producers here in Quincy. We're with Adele. And Adele's family has been involved with this property for many years, so you share this parcel here and this parcel with your brother. But we're going to talk about your wine a little bit here. But yeah, we wanted to at least explain that Quincy is very interesting. Maybe most Americans maybe don't know too much about this wine. So that's what we're here to try to educate a little bit, because if you love Sancerre, and maybe you've noticed that the prices are moving higher and higher, and you're saying, oh, maybe Sancerre is getting too expensive. What can I actually buy that's going to be close to Sancerre? Well, we're with Adele, and we want to at least explain. So give us a little background, Adele, about Quincy a little bit to let everybody know, in America. What's the history behind this area, and just your thoughts on how most Americans can learn about Quincy a little bit.
So Quincy is very close from Sancerre, and it's maybe interesting to know Quincy too, because it's I think maybe more fruity with citrus notes and grapefruit notes. It's a very elegant wine, very interesting with appetizers and different sort of dishes like fish and shellfish, even with goat cheese and all sorts of cheese.
Yeah. So the what is the history now? You were saying that the Appellation of Quincy was founded in what was it, 1936? It's a very old Appellation. But a lot of people really don't know this area, maybe because, maybe Quincy was not promoted too much in the U.S. market. But we're here to taste her wine, so we wanted to bring you into the vineyard. But a lot of the vines, if you can actually see, these are Adele's vines here. And this is 100% Sauvignon. But you can see very, they're very like older kind of vines. We're talking like 25 years, 30 years, and it slopes. It goes down too. And the river, right? There's a very famous river, right, Adele? What's the river that's over this side? It's the river.
The river is the Cher.
The Cher River. So that's very important. We said it's important to note that I even say that some of the best wines are near the river. For a certain river, for the water the vines at least too, because there must be some interesting perspectives behind this. But how is the if you want to say the vintages of Quincy, because a lot of people in Sancerre were complaining in 2024 they were having some issues with if you want to say mildew and things like that. Were you guys spared a little bit of the issue of the problem, or you have the same problems in 24 vintage as opposed to 23?
Of course, in 24 we had a lot of problem with the climate, with mildew,
Right.
Too much rain,
Right.
of course. But it was a very good crop.
Okay.
Yeah, we had
You didn't suffer too much damage.
not too much. We were protected enough to have a good yield.
Right. And this soil here is clay. Did you say?
It's subsoil with clay,
Clay.
and on it's sandy soil with red sand and little gravel.
And the gravel. So it gives the wine some good acidity structure, right?
And minerality.
So you get a lot of minerals. So when you taste these wines, it's very distinctive.
Yeah.
So you're going to say that, I can tell the difference between, Quincy and Sancerre, because it's got its own style. It's got its own
Of course.
kind of unique style.
Of course, yes. It's more mineral and fruity.
Yeah. Oh, that's beautiful. All right, so here we are. We're in Quincy, and we're going to be tasting some good wines. We wanted to really get out and check out the vineyards here, because we think this is really special. special place. Thank you very much, Adele. And we'll be joining you soon, and we're going to be tasting some good wines. Cheers.